Hi guys, and welcome back to another All Heart video. Today I wanted to share with you a very special moment, a little glimpse into my daughter's Montessori Birthday Walk. It's also known as the Montessori Celebration of Life ceremony. In a Montessori classroom, the child has the opportunity to be able to celebrate their birthday in this birthday walk. The idea is that your child will be in this ceremony for usually about 10 minutes or so, and it celebrates your child's story from the moment that they're born to the present time. And you basically go through every single year that they've been here. So in our case, it would be 3 years, as my daughter is just turning 3. This ceremony really helps your child recognize and understand how they've grown and how they've changed, both physically and in ability. Every time that your child gets to walk around the sun and you get to take just a few moments to talk about each individual year in your child's life, and you get to basically go down memory lane and talk about all of the things that they were into, all of their accomplishments, all of those wonderful memories that you have for each year leading up to the very current year. It's also a very meaningful way for your child to be able to understand the passage of time and to also be able to understand some very difficult concepts like the seasons, the days, the relation between the earth and the sun, and how the earth rotates around the sun. And not only is the ceremony very, very special to your child and it makes them feel special, but the entire ceremony really adds a lot of educational value as well. Now, if you are looking at recreating this birthday walk at home, there are a few things that you are going to need. So the first thing would be a representation of the sun. So I remember when we were first doing this birthday walk for my son back when he was turning 3, we used a paper representation of a sun for our son. Now we are using a little bit of a different setup. And the next thing that you're going to need is a candle. And this is going to represent that heat that comes off of the sun. So it could be any candle that you choose. The next thing that you're going to need is a globe. Now, we have this one right here. It doesn't necessarily have to be this globe. It could be any type of representation of a globe. It could be bigger, smaller. It could be one that is something that you made at home. It could be made out of felt. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Just so long as it actually does look like a globe, you can use it. The next thing that you're going to need are the different months. So all I did was I printed out all of the different months and I laminated them and I've cut them out. And I've had these for so long and they are still in like perfect condition. And the final thing are pictures of your child from every single year. You can choose to have a picture of your sonogram. That's basically baby's first picture. Not everybody does this. I like to include it because it's just one more memory for us to look back on. And one thing to note is that not all Montessori schools actually celebrate this way. So just kind of keep that in mind. And also you're going to see a lot of different variations, especially if you kind of delve deeper into it. Some Montessori schools are going to do this a little bit differently than perhaps I'm doing it or somebody else. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, when you first start off the official ceremony, you want to go ahead and first explain what the globe is for. So what it does is you have to explain how it rotates around the sun and how it takes exactly 1 year for a full rotation to happen. So that's 365 days. And I always like to mention that it's 365 days because it's such a big number in your child's mind. So they're always like, wow, that's so many days. So this is the Earth. And the Earth rotates around the sun. And in order for the Earth to go around the sun and finish one rotation, it takes exactly 1 year. So that's 365 days for the Earth to go all the way around the sun. Just like you.
Me?
Yes. So every year, for you to turn 1 more year older.
My auto?
Yes, to get older.
Auto?
It takes you 1 year.
Me? What year?
1 year.
What year?
So now your child is ready to walk around the sun and all of the other different things that you have done for your really beautiful setup. And they are going to walk around while holding this globe. And they are going to do it to the tune of The Farmer and the Dell. That is one of the most popular ones, and it is the one that we were taught. Now, there are a lot of different versions to this song. So I would suggest that if you don't like the version that I am used to singing to my children, then definitely do a little bit of research, because like I said, there are so many different versions, and just choose the song that really speaks to you and your family and just go with that one. So I am going to entrust this representation of the Earth to you.
Me?
Yes, and you are going to walk around the sun. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and light the candle, which is just like the sun, because the sun is really, really hot. Really hot.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and sing. You want to stand up? As you walk around the sun. Ready? The Earth goes around the sun. The Earth goes around the sun. It takes a year, your birthday's here. Earth goes around the sun, and now you are one. Once your child has gone around 1 time, so you do want to make sure that they go around only 1 time for that 1 year, then you can go ahead and show them those pictures, those very beautiful, memorable pictures that you have of them for that specific year. And I will share different anecdotes, different stories, different things that they were able to do, some of their favorite things, favorite foods, whatever you want to share for that year. And then once they are done hearing all of these wonderful stories, then you can repeat the process again by singing your version of The Farmer of the Dell as they walk around the sun, and then now share that second picture of when they turn 2, and you just want to continue on this way until the very end. So I have some very special pictures of your sister when she was 1. This is when you got your very first bear. Do you remember Bo?
Yeah, Bo.
Yes. So this was very, very special. This is the first time that she had gotten her little stuffed bear, and she did absolutely everything with her little bear. So this was just a very special memory for us. Now let's talk about your sister when she turned. Yes. Let's talk about your sister when she turned 1. What kinds of things did she used to do at 1 year old?
She said Mama and Dada.
Did you say Mama and Dada?
Yeah.
You
We got
did.
our dog Yassi.
We also got our dog Yassi.
Yassi?
Yes, we did. And you were also eating a lot more foods.
Food.
And you loved fruit.
And like fruit.
You did. So let's continue walking around the sun. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, stand up.
Here.
I can hold it for you. The Earth goes around the sun. The Earth goes around the sun.
It
Takes a year, your birthday's here. The Earth goes around the sun, and now you are 2. Now you're 2. Let's look at a picture of your 2nd birthday. Do you remember this? When you were dressed up as little Alice?
Yeah.
So for her 2nd birthday, she had an Alice in Wonderland themed birthday, and I made all of these different types of hats for all of our family. So it was just a really fun and memorable day because you turned 2 this day.
2 today?
Yes. So what kind of things was your sister doing at age 2? She was running a lot, wasn't she? And she loved going down the slide.
And
what else?
She loved going on the swing.
She loved going on the swing. Yes, you're right. You want to hold it?
Yes.
Okay, I can hold it for you.
It was actually favorite thing on our playground.
She loves our playground. You're absolutely right. And now that brings us to now.
What's this?
Can you go around the sun one more time? All right, stand up. The earth goes around the sun. The earth goes around the sun. Takes a year, your birthday's here. The earth goes around the sun. And now you are 3. My goodness. Now you're 3.
Yeah, oh my goodness. You're a big girl now.
She's a big girl now. What kinds of things does your sister do now?
Well, she likes to play with me a lot.
She plays a lot more with you. And she loves to draw and paint.
Yeah.
And she loves playing with her dollies. Right?
Can I do it?
Yeah, with your dollies.
She likes dollies on night table.
With her light table, that's right. I can hold it for you, honey. So that's a lot of things she can do now, right? So because it's her birthday, why don't we finish off by singing Happy Birthday? You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear little sister. Happy birthday to you. You want to make a wish, honey? Yeah. Okay, make a wish. Close your eyes. Make a wish. And let's blow out that candle. Excellent. Now, I know that some schools will not sing the version of The Farmer and the Dell for the current year. They'll just go straight to singing Happy Birthday for that last year. That's not the way that we were taught. So we like to sing it that one final time, and then at the end, then we like to sing the traditional Happy Birthday song. And then in the case of my daughter, since it is her birthday, she will make a wish and blow out the candle that I have at the very center. You're going to see also that with our ceremony, I like to give my daughter a flower. In this case, I decided to choose the tulip, and that is because her birthday is in March, and that is basically the beginning of springtime. So what better flower to represent spring than the tulip? So for every time that she makes her way around the sun, she is given a flower. She'll be walking around the sun 3 times in honor of her 3rd birthday. So she will be given 3 different tulips that she later will place inside of a little glass vase. So that is something that we love to do. It is something that is traditional to us. And I just feel like it's just a really beautiful and simple ceremony that's very meaningful to not just us as the parents, but also your children, because it really does give you and your child a time to reflect upon those past years. So if you do happen to recreate this Montessori Birthday Walk, please go ahead and tag us at All Hearts Social Media. I would love to see your setups. I would love to see pictures of you and your family. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like, make sure to subscribe, and remember to ring that notification bell so that you are notified of when I post my very next video. And remember that I do post Montessori videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.